Here, SD entrepreneur, owner of JMH Marketing Group since 2008, and SD Networking Events. What I did was a presentation for a group for a Party Palooza with my friend Stacy Lauren, and it was a great presentation in my own opinion. So I thought I'd make this into a short video. So here we go. How to fill rooms in 2026. How I've filled the events with SD Network, and we're doing 36 events a year. Every event has been sold out this year. 80 to 100 people. Some of the summits, the expos are 120 to 140, and I'm going to a bigger room that holds 150 to 200 people. So I'm going to cover the strategy that I use to do this. Let me get this going. So, oops, did I go too fast? Yeah, here we go. So what we're going to do is talk about how to sell tickets faster, talk about attendance frequency. We're going to dive into Eventbrite a little bit, talk about sponsor value, and how I fill 36 events a year. So what the structure here is, I start with Eventbrite. And on Eventbrite, create the event on there, and you can go look at my past events, and you can see how I do it and watch the strategy I use. But when you create it on there, there's a thing where you can pair it with your Facebook events. So there's a social media tab on the left. I might be able to show it to you when I get off screen here. So create it on Eventbrite first, and then pair it to Facebook. It's an integration. And it brings over everything, and you don't need to do any other work on Facebook. It just all imports, and it's all correct. So do that strategy. And then from the Facebook event, I'm getting 20 to 25% of my traffic and ticket sales from Facebook. Eventbrite, 60% of my traffic. And then the rest is LinkedIn events and Google Business Profile. So start here, create there, and then take the data from your Eventbrite, make an event on your company LinkedIn events page. If you don't have it, you can do it on your personal. LinkedIn events as a great way. You can just go target all the people who live in your city around you, invite them, and it's a cool way. If you have a cool event, LinkedIn people, and I do business networking, so I get a lot of my people from LinkedIn. And then the Google Business Profile, big gorilla in the room. Even if you don't have a brick and mortar business, you can create a Google Business Profile. From there, when you go to do a Google Business page, you can either create an offer, like you make a post, an offer, or an event. So when you're making your Google post, create an event on Google Business. That ranks really well on the first page when someone's searching for events on your topic and your keywords in your area. And then what I do is I start out about 30 days out. I do advanced access tickets, discounted, and then tier 1, 14 days, and then tier 2. So this is how we take it up. For the smaller events, it's 20, 25, 30. For the summit events, 39, 49, 59. And you can create it wherever you want. But have recurring event templates. Wanting to improve your SEO in the title, so make sure whatever your name is that it's something. So I would do business networking events, or I'm doing the influencer and creator summit on June 18th. So that's in my title. If someone's searching for influencer and creator events, I show up there. Always add urgency and scarcity in your messaging. Have a facts question. Is there parking? How do I get there? Where's the speakers? Make sure you have that included. And then when you have sponsors, we're going to talk about that. Make sure you highlight your sponsors in all your marketing pieces. And then send up email reminders to everyone. So I use my email list about 25,000, probably 30,000 now. I got to check my numbers. But a large, about 8 or 10,000 are on Eventbrite, and I got another 10,000, 12,000 on Aweber. And so I use 3 different email platforms. And then what you also want to do is expand your reach. Post in Facebook groups. Now, I own a couple big Facebook groups in San Diego, SD networking events, 30,000 plus people, San Diego Business Network, 18,000. So I post in there several times a week. On LinkedIn, you want to have a weekly reminders, cadence leading up to your event. These are 2 new platforms like Eventbrite, events.com, great domain, little clunky platform. They're trying to launch I wish they let me help, but this guy's done a great job with eventship.com. And I'm just not going to go in the whole, I can't go into this whole, I'm going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. So go check out Eventship. They're mainly based out of San Diego, but they're expanding nationwide, and you can start in your community. They have a great package. And then if you are in school, if you know what that is, then you know. What is it? If you know, you know. Check out School Community. It's really good for a national play, but I'm building it out for San Diego Discovery. So if you're in school, go to Discovery, go to San Diego. I'll be top of the page. And then with this cadence, the cadence for your sponsors starts through 3 weeks out. Start the date. These are for smaller events under 200 people. If you're doing the big ones with thousands of people, you want to start sooner. But this is for just my communities now. 14 days out, you want to let them know the speakers are. Start the urgency 7 days out. Do social proof, last chance, see you there. And then promote it on all my channels. Use my email, join Facebook group, attend event, bring an event, rinse and repeat. And then you want to turn your sponsors into acquisition channels. Share your events to their audience. Tag your sponsors in all the things you're doing, because my sponsors are 6 and 10,000 right now, going to 10 and 20,000 in July 1st. So I'm going to do a good sponsor drive here. But I make sure my sponsors are heavily recognized at all my events. And I said, this is another one. Go to sdnetworkingevents.com, click on sponsors. You can see what I give sponsors. And then this is the order you want to do: Eventbrite optimization, Facebook events, Google Business, LinkedIn, events, Eventship, school if you have it, and then change out photos, create the brands, create fear of missing out, limited tickets, last chance. My influencer summit is 50% sold out, and it's still 16 days away. So I'm posting and getting the excitement out about that. It's good to have a nice base of people, because there are people who don't show up, and you can have 100 RSVPs, but you might only have 70 show up, even on paid tickets sometimes. It's pretty sad. So some KPIs for me for 26, key performance indicators for those who don't know. You want to try to have 50% sold in the first 30 days. Email target 6 to 10%. Facebook event responses 3 to 4. Sponsor renewal rate is 70. Most of them do. The only few that have canceled, it was company moved or closed, but it's not 100%. Repeat attendees. I have 80 people at the event, and it's 40 to 60 of the same people, but there's always 20 to 30% of new people, or whatever the numbers are. But there's new people's coming in, and then some stick, and then some move on. But there's 3 million people in San Diego, a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs, so no struggle here. And then the Google business page is huge as well. Got to stay on that. So good, going pretty quick. Wrap up. What you want to do is the last thing I'm going to talk about is AI, and AI AEO and AI SEO. And that's how I've been slaying it the last 6 months. I started with Search Atlas 3 months ago, and 3 months into it, I was just getting so many people, because when I do meetings, I talk, how do you find me? On AI. So you want to get ranked on AI, on Grok, on of course, ChatGTP and Perplexity and Claude and Copilot, Microsoft and Gemini. How do you come up on all these results? And that's what I help you do. So what your next steps are here is, if you want help with anything related to event marketing and help with your AEO, what you want to do is sign up for a free trial with AEO Search. And then I can also tailor whatever you want to anything you liked in this video about filling rooms, about getting sponsors. We'll have a one-on-one, and we can address that. So I'm going to jump off here and show you my Eventbrite real quick. So on your Eventbrite, I have an event 18 days. I got 13 tickets sold. A bunch of those are 2 for 1. So I'm actually at about almost 35, 40 people, and I'm still a week away. and the venue only holds 70 to 80. And I have my annual members, so this will sell out. All my events will sell out. So over here, you can go to marketing. And then email campaigns. And this is solid proof here. I've sent 1,396,953 emails. My open rate is about 35%, and that's pretty good. And one of the reasons why I'm using Eventbrite's panel platform. People open Eventbrite more than they do from Aweber or from Kartra, my other plans over here. So what you want to do is on these emails, oh yeah, here you go. So you go to lists, and then you can see all these email lists that I have here. Try to keep each list under 2,000. I'll explain in person why. So that's why I have several of them. And then what you want to do is pick a list and then hit manage subscribers. And then all your past events, before I had to do this manually, and then I guess they figured it out, I can go in and select events. So from this event and this event, I can import them into that list. Now, I may have done this already. It may say none importing, or it may say 50 people imported. I don't know. 27 out of this, because I think I've done the list already. There's more than that. And they won't do duplicates. So you can do that. And then the other thing you can do is if you have email lists from any other platforms, like Constant Contact or Aweber, or I can't think of the other ones, MailChimp or all these, upload your CVS, but only do maybe 50 to 100 people at a time. You don't want to overwhelm the system, but upload your CVS with your first name and email and last name if you have it to here. And even though they may not have attended your Eventbrite event, but you have their email somewhere else, they will be on your Eventbrite email list with the 35% open rate. So you can add people subscribe. And the last thing, I don't even know how I'm doing on time, but this is the AEO Hub. This is just like a basic one-pager landing page that I made. And I've partnered with a Search Atlas. I'm an affiliate of them. So from here, you can click on any of these. It'll take you to Search Atlas and my affiliate link. And you can try it free for 7 days. And it is really $5,000 worth of tools for $99 a month. But try it for 7 days. See if you like it. This is all that it does. You can read through this. And then if it's too complicated for you, if it's too much techie, too much work, then my team will do it for you. And this is an example of, I knew this was going to happen. I got to wrap it up quick. This is from a week ago. And when I did this 3 months ago, I was listed on 2 topics, 1 topic. My sentiment was like in the 60s and 50s. So now on Google AI, Copilot, Grok, Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, and I even checked Claude, you search any of the keywords I want: San Diego Business Networking, Business Events San Diego, Best Business Events San Diego. My topics come up in AI results. And that's because I'm using the AEO Search Hub. So what you want to do is there'll be a link somewhere on this video. Go to aeosearchhub.com. Get on here. And if you want to talk to me about this, book a Zoom meeting right here. Contact me here. And I think there's a tab. Oh, yeah, it'll just send me an email. So, I think this... Yeah, this still goes to Search Atlas, but I'll try to add a link to my calendar in here, or you can book a meeting from me there, contact form. That's all for now. I don't know what I'm doing on time, but thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.